Now, while we're watching this as well, I'm not doing it in this gameplay, obviously, because I'm playing solo, but in terms of the Easter egg, the major Easter egg, which is like the Pop Goes the Weasel achievement, what do you guys think of that? Because this is like a historic map in that it's the first ever official Treyarch Zombies map to have a beatable ending. Not a buyable ending, like we have in so many custom Zombies maps for World at War, but a beatable ending in that you don't necessarily die when you do that Easter egg for the game to end. Personally, I think it's awesome. Like, I think they should have a challenging way of beating the map as a standard thing, because, and check this out guys, I should stop here and just mention, this is the Pack-a-Punched death machine. This thing is called the Meat Grinder, and I like to use it in the high rounds for drilling these Brutuses in the head, because it just deals with them in a matter of seconds. You don't have to run them around, they don't even get to you from across the map, and this thing is just so powerful, and it holds so much ammo guys. I think it's, off the top of my head, I think it's like 1,100 rounds in total that you have when you pack punch this thing, which is just incredible. But yeah, getting back to what I was talking about, with custom Zombies maps for World at War, like there's well over, there must be at least 1,500 of these maps or more by now, and most of them are awesome to play guys, so much fun. A lot of the ideas are super original, and we've actually seen Treyarch take ideas from these maps. But one thing that's common with 99% of them is the fact that you do have buyable endings in them, and it's almost like if a map doesn't have a buyable ending that you can, you know, spend points to win the map, it's almost disappointing, and you know, you can have the best custom map ever, and if it doesn't have a buyable ending, it's almost like a little bit of a letdown. That sounds strange because of how, you know, we have traditional survival zombies, but it's just how popular they are and how fun they are to play that way, that it's kind of surprised me that Treyarch haven't been so fast to implement something like that. But this map does have the beatable ending, which is awesome, and I hope they do that more often in future. You can beat this in, you know, potentially you could beat it by about round 15, I reckon. I think the first time I beat this map was on round, I think it was on round 20 or 19 or 20, something like that, which isn't too bad, but I personally tend to be of the opinion that a map should be beatable with a bit of skill by about round 25-30, just for that extra challenge. But if you're doing all this crazy stuff that you got to do for Easter eggs in these official Treyarch maps, I guess it's reasonable if it's a little bit lower than that, because you don't want to get stuck. You know, with zombies that are super hard to kill in the higher rounds, trying to do some fiddly part of the Easter egg. But yeah, this thing is pretty much easy mode when you have the meat grinder. So I guess you could like save the meat grinder to kill the Brutus zombie bosses, and then just use the vitriolic wither for killing the regular zombies here. I'm not 100% certain which method is best, because I've tried both, and you'll see me doing this a little bit in this gameplay as well. But yeah, the Tomahawk doesn't do too much. It chops off their arms and their limbs and stuff like that, and you can kill the crawlers sometimes with a couple of hits with the Tomahawk, but it's not the most powerful in terms of actually killing zombies. Alright, so are they still spawning here? Looks like that might be just about the end of the round. Just finish off the excess zombies. So, yeah, we might as well go another round here because I've got plenty of ammo at this point. And we're going to have another 4 Brutus zombies to deal with here at the start. So I might use the meat grinder on them again. It's just the easiest way to deal with them. Unfortunately, I'm not getting any drops off these guys. Oh god. Red screen. So what I did there was fired the vitriolic wither, obviously, to try and keep the regular zombies away from me, because one more hit with that red screen and I would have been downed. But we get away with it. And I've just got the one Brutus left. And he's dead. So you can see just how easy it is really to run trains here. It's only if you get lazy and slack and you know, paying attention that you're likely to get into trouble on the bridge here. As long as you know how to deal with the Brutus zombies when they come. But yeah, this is a pretty easy strategy really, and it's only a matter of working out, you know, where to go when you get back to Alcatraz and you've run out of ammo, and how to recover from a down, stuff like that, I guess. Okay, the end of round 22. And it's basically rinse and repeat from this point onwards, more or less. I'm going to show you how to use the acid trap again a bit later, and also how to recover from down. But we'll keep going here on the bridge for as long as we possibly can, and then we'll head back to Alcatraz. Okay, so it looks like we've still got 2 Brutuses. The other thing I really like about this map is the zombie models. They look amazing, like the design of them. Both the prisoners and the prison guards. Just about everything on this map looks incredible. Like the weather, the dynamic weather, the sky, the lightning effect, all of that. It's just beautiful actually when you look at it. And when I sit down to make thumbnails for these videos, I'll take a screenshot from my gameplay usually, and there's just so many cool looking skies that you can get in the background and stuff like that with the lightning flashes and things like that.
Better kill me good, you sorry looking bastards.
They've definitely come a long way from Noctur and Toten, that's for sure. So I tried to shoot the zombies here in the middle of the map rather than back here behind these pallets, because that way they usually survive the first shot, and you don't want a whole bunch of them just running randomly at you from behind the pallets. So I try and shoot the vitriolic wither down here in the center of the map so that they group up down there instead. Okay, it's pretty much another round over. Now I am really low at this point, so what I'm going to do is head back to Alcatraz because I'm getting to the point where I'm really low on ammo, and I probably would have got through about half that round and then had to run around or come back to Alcatraz mid round, which is never a good thing. And we've got pretty much half the ammo left for the meat grinder anyway, so it's not too bad. What you can do, you can see how many points I've got now, like 73 grand already, using the meat grinder. But yeah, you can see just how many points you get in this map, so it's not actually that bad to re-roll the box and put the even the meat grinder as well as the vitriolic wither back in there. But how lucky is that, guys? That is amazingly lucky. Like, the first zombie I kill gives me a max ammo, so that was pretty awesome. But unfortunately, I have to wait till the next round for the fuel cans to spawn in so I can get back to the bridge. So we're going to spend around here in this area. And there we go. As if we hadn't had enough of Brutus already, we get him spawning in here in the cafeteria with us. So that's unfortunate. I think he's going to lock down the zombie shield actually as well. So I'm going to have to pay to get another zombie shield soon. I think he does it in this round. I'm pretty sure he does. Ooh, nearly get stuck there. In fact, I get downed. I think I got stuck up against the zombie shield table. You can see here. So I'm going to clear out all the zombies with my zappiness. And he has definitely locked down the zombie shield now. So, yeah, I don't know how I got through here without getting hit twice. But I did. So that was pretty cool. And now this is the route that I follow. I've got Brutus chasing me here, but this is the route I take when I need to get Jug after getting down in the cafeteria. Basically, you want to head straight up to the gondola. Make sure it's cold, guys. Make sure it's up there waiting for you, because if you have to wait for it in this area, it's almost guaranteed that you're going to get down again. But it's pretty easy to get Jug back as long as you get back up to the gondola. Because all the zombies have to respawn down here. And what I'm actually going to do is, in this area, I'm not going to try and get up through the tunnels because they'll probably get blocked off. But as I said before, it's relatively simple to train the zombies in this area here where the MP5 is as well. And we're going to do that here. So be prepared to double back. You might not be able to make the full circuit there with them coming through that door in the initial part of building the train. But in the higher rounds like this where they do spawn in quickly, it's actually pretty easy to run this area. And it's not too far from Jug either, so it's a pretty good spot, I think. And now I've grouped them up, I'm actually going to take them back up to the cafeteria. I was considering grabbing that fuel can, but it's a bad idea to go down to the bottom of the dock with a full train.
Okay, now we're moving.
It's just an amazing looking map, this. It's really is a great job by Track. And this is the kind of thing I was expecting from them later on. Like, the DLC maps are nearly always the best maps that they put the most work into, or seem to. And remember how good Call of the Dead was when they got in the character actors and stuff. So I was expecting this to happen again, and it did. So I'm really happy with this map. What I find annoying, I'm just going to unlock the zombie shield and grab one of those, is that there's a lot of so-called zombie players like on YouTube and that still complaining about this map. Like, honestly guys, how can you complain about this map? It is just so epic. Like, what is there possibly to complain about? It's just people bitching for the sake of bitching, and it kind of annoys me that we have a community like that, and these people will still put up zombies videos because they know that basically they're going to get views off them. You know, if you don't enjoy something, don't play it, I reckon. Like, I play games that and post games on my channel that I know are going to get hardly any views simply because I enjoy playing them and I like putting up videos for them. Things like Killing Floor or even Minecraft. I don't get a lot of views on those videos, but I love those games, so I still put them up. And you should never ever get to the point with your channel where you're putting up videos because you feel you have to satisfy people for games you don't really enjoy playing anymore. And I've seen some YouTubers, like I can think of CJ Garoff, for example, who was a really, really good, one of the best zombies players in Black Ops. And he just got sick of it, and he would do, you know, amazing world records on maps like 5 that are really hard. But he just gave it up. He deleted all those zombies videos because he no longer enjoyed it. I personally felt he went a bit extreme with that, like deleting the videos, but you know, fair enough. If you don't enjoy doing something, you shouldn't be doing it, and people aren't really going to enjoy watching you play a game that you obviously don't like playing anymore. So, you know, he had a fair bit of courage to do that. I guess it was courage, maybe it was just like annoyance. People constantly wanting him to play zombies when he wanted to do other stuff, but that's the thing with a channel like when you have a YouTube channel. If it's just like a hobby thing where you might earn a little bit of pocket money, but it's not your full-time job or you're not earning a living off it, some people fall into the trap of, and we're just refueling the plane yet again, obviously, but some people fall into the trap of almost feeling like they have to do it, like it's some sort of full-time career, like job thing, 9 to 5, behind a desk, making videos. But you know what? If you don't feel motivated to do something, you shouldn't do it. There's a lot of things like that in life. You know, if you don't... I could use some examples, but I won't. But if you don't feel particularly motivated, but you still feel you kind of have to do something... that's, you know, whether it's recreational or a hobby or something like that, then you just shouldn't do it because you know what, you're not going to enjoy it that much. You should wait till you really want to do it and then do it. Otherwise you can burn out on something and ruin it for yourself. Okay, so yeah, coming back up to the bridge, I can't remember how many times we've been to the bridge already in this game, but this has got to be, I reckon, the fifth trip. That's just a guess, I haven't been paying attention, but if you're playing multiplayer, you have to go to the bridge and back 3 times to do the major Easter egg, the Pop Goes the Weasel Easter egg. And you'll know you've done that when those numbers down the stairs where we picked up the fuel can are just like spinning and making that clicky noise. But yeah, due to the nature of the ending, when you do that Easter egg, you can't do it in solo. People say you can do it with 2 players or more, but I've only done it with 4 players, so... Alright, so we're looking good again here. We've got the full or practically full meat grinder and full ammo as well in the vitriolic withering. There goes the plane in a fireball. San Francisco is one place that I've never actually been. It was actually a place I wanted to go when I was before I'd ever travelled overseas. It was like one of my first choices to go there, but I never actually got there to date anyway. I've been to Los Angeles. and New York, but never San Francisco. But it looks like a pretty cool place from what I've seen. So yeah, we did get a drop off that Brutus, but it was just a stupid insta-kill, so it's just as well I don't really need ammo at this point.